Yo MotoGP fans, welcome back to another episode of Road to MotoGP. We're heading for Austria, where we have the objective to beat Ivan Ortela in the race. It looks like we have a wet weather qualifying session, so this will be a hard one. I will try my best, but like the previous episodes, I wasn't doing very good in qualifying. See you back at the qualifying results.
Moto3 qualifying session comes to a close. The results you see on the screen correspond to riders' starting order on the grid tomorrow.
And just like that, I'm not that great in the wet weather qualifying sessions. I finished in P12, my teammate Daniel Holgado finished in an excellent P1. So he will be starting from pole position. Then you have Colin Fire and Ivan Ortela finishing the front row. Let's head out to the race.
Countdown is on here at the Red Bull Ring. Just a few more moments and we'll see the start of the Austrian Grand Prix.
So we have 10 red lights, we rev the engine up and the Austrian Grand Prix is on the way. We have a slow start, slow response, and we drop down all the way to P17, P18 as we head into the first corner. Looks like everybody survived, luckily, as we head to the chicane. Turn 2 and turn 3. A little bump there. But not enough for the stewards to involve. So we have a lot of hard work to do here in Austrian Grand Prix, as Nepa just pushed me into that corner. Currently under investigation. I think he will get a warning. Wasn't enough for a penalty. Heartbreaking. Turn 5. And we are right at the back of Furusato and Piqueras and Munoz. As we dealt with Furusato. Now we take the inside line of Piqueras and Munoz. That was a great overtaking move. Some kind of a dummy. Went from the outside to the inside. And we have so much pace as we just overtook Kelso. And now we are at the back of Rueda and Alonso. And Alonso of Rueda on the inside, but couldn't make it stick. Now we are right behind Alonso. Have to be careful. Rueda almost taking us out. Now in the slipstream of Ortela and Alonso. We fly past Alonso. No, yes. Now we will. Side by side with Ortela. We have the inside line. But he has much better speed. But now our acceleration is better. And we take over P4 from Ortela. Can we move up to the podium positions with our teammate Holgado in front of us, looking back at us, thinking how did we get so fast when we were starting from P12. Now we have the inside line, we push him a bit wide and we overtake the final podium place from our teammate. I'm on a mission. And the mission is to win here in the KTM backyard. Impress the KTM teams. Especially for the Moto2. We have the two Husqvarna riders in front of us. Suzuki leading and the other Dutchman, Colin Fire, behind him. And we are closing him down. We have so much space here in the Red Bull Ring. One of my favorite circuits on the calendar. After this one we have the also difficult Aragon. Haven't done it in a while. It was not present in MotoGP 23. And I'm not sure if it was in MotoGP 22. I think not. but I always struggled on that track. But we just overtook Colin Fire and we are now in second place. And we are closing down Suzuki. It's a bit of a messed up corner entry and we messed up our corner exit. That's our first track limit warning. We have 3.5 more laps to go. Suzuki looks very pacey. So we're in the 4th lap. And we are closing down Suzuki as we head into turn 5. Oh, our teammate crashed. That's a real pity. He's not out of the race, but he just crashed. I don't think he will be finishing in the top 15. It looks like he was taken out by someone. But we are right on the tail of Suzuki. He has much greater acceleration, but we are right on his tail. We're knocking on the door. Can we go for a block pass? We try it and we execute it perfectly. We are in the lead as we are in the penultimate lap. Now Suzuki wants to come back again. Brake for turn 2. We leave him no space. And we will try to increase the gap. This is one of the hardest turns. Turn 4. Very slow turn. Suzuki is still there. 1/10 of a second. There he comes. Will he go for a block pass? We can't see him. No, he's not there yet. Still behind us. As we are moving to the final sector of lap number 5. And we will head for the final lap. It's becoming a real thrilling battle between us and Suzuki. Who will win this Austrian Grand Prix? There he comes again. He goes too wide, too hot into turn 10. And we still hold on to the lead. Now we have a small margin of 5/10 of a second. And we are heading into the final lap. Fire just gained a long lap penalty. That's a real pity for the other Dutchman. Too much track limit warnings. And now he will have to do a long lap penalty. So I guess he won't be finishing in the top 15 as well. But we are busy defending against Suzuki, who has found the pace. It's a bad turn in for turn 4. And here he comes. Look at the gap. It's shrinking rapidly. There he comes side by side. He pushes us a bit to the side. Can we break him out for turn 5? Hard braking. No, he takes the lead from us. That was a great move by the little Japanese rider. Who has a bright future in front of him. Oh, that's another track limit warning. Not sure where we did that. Husqvarna very pacey here on the Red Bull Ring. We head into turn 10 and afterwards we have the final turn 11. Can we go for a late launch? No, he's too far away, but we are closing him down. Is it too far? Can we make use of the slipstream? I think it's too far. No, it's too far. Suzuki wins the race. We finish in P2.
As the riders return to the pits, let's take a look at the final results of this Moto3 race.
That was very close. 1/10 of a second is the difference between us and Suzuki. Suzuki wins the race. We finish in P2 and Piquet Ros finishing in P3. Holgado finishing in P21. So no points for him. But that was a real thrilling race. Suzuki takes over the second place from our teammate. Our teammate drops down to P5 and Ortla remains on P3. Piquet Ros moving up to P4. The difference in points is still 71 points with Suzuki.
We're in the Parc Fermé where the top 3 finishers have just arrived. This guy may be a little disappointed not to have won, but it's a second place that will leave him feeling competitive going forward.
What a fun race that was. I rather have a fun race, a thrilling race where I finish in P2 or lower than where I win and I'm leading all the laps. So it was a real fun and thrilling race. We head out for our next challenge. It's against Suzuki. Looking at the helmet. Yes, number 24, Suzuki. We have to finish in front of Suzuki in the standings within 4 Grand Prix. We have Aragon, we have Misano, we have India, and we have Indonesia to finish, to make sure I stay ahead of him, because I'm already in front of him in the standings. The difference is 71 points. But Aragon, one of my weakest tracks on the calendar. Misano, I can be very pacey. India is one I struggle a lot on. Not sure on the Moto3, but in the MotoGP I struggled a lot, and in the Moto2. And Mandalika is always a bit of a questionable track. If it's damp or wet, I struggle a lot, but if it's dry, I can be very, very fast. But yeah, so the next duel will be in Aragon. Haven't done that in a while, so I'm very curious what to expect from the pace of the others, and I will try to make sure I finish in front of Suzuki, or at least score some most important points for the championship. Yeah, that's that. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll be seeing you back in Aragon for the duel against Suzuki.